They say that love is in the air, but with these fragrances, attraction isn't just in the air, it's following you around. So, if smelling amazing is your goal, then stick around because today, I'm giving you the cheat codes. We're talking 10 fragrances that grab attention, spark attraction, and keep you unforgettable. Whether you're looking for sweet and playful or bold and mysterious, today, I got something for everyone. Let's start things off with a fragrance that's like a tropical cocktail, but even more addictive. And of course, we're talking about Suspiro's Dolce Melodia. This one is a crowd pleaser, plain and simple. It opens with juicy mandarin and orange that give it this bright citrusy kick. And then the floral heart. We're talking jasmine, rose, and black currant, and that takes over, really making this one feel romantic and fresh. I wore this one to a YouTube conference about a year ago, and people were super interested in what I had on. Now you know, it was this. This scent is pure temptation. It's like a song that gets stuck in your head, but in this case, it gets stuck in everyone else's nose. The base is sandalwood and vanilla, and overall, this is a fragrance that's fruity, it's flirty, and full of personality. Wear this one on a date or when you just want to make a great first impression. Now, Commodity Juice is up next, and this is literally like you just bottled up the best summer picnic ever. It opens with this bright raspberry pulp that's tart, it's juicy, and just a little bit flirty. Then this Bulgarian rose sneaks in, giving you this soft floral edge, while the amber here keeps it grounded. It's playful, yet it's sexy, and if you're looking for a fragrance that just screams fun, then this is your go-to. You know, if compliments were a currency, this fragrance will make you rich. Think of it as the perfect blend between fresh and flirty, and it has just enough sophistication to keep it interesting. Now look, smelling like $1,000,000 is great and all, but if you're over here smelling good, but dropping the ball every time it's time to shoot your shot, then you're only doing half the job, my guy. Today's video is sponsored by the Wing Girl Method, and let me tell you, this is like having a cheating code to the dating game. Have you ever been in a situation where you're looking fresh and smelling fresh and it's time to open your mouth and go approach Big Booty Judy? It's like the Wi-Fi connection in your brain just dropped. Don't lie, I think we've all been there, and that's where Marnie, your personal wing girl, comes in. Marnie has helped over 100,000 guys just like you learn how to flirt and actually connect with women without all of those crazy weird pickup lines or the alpha male nonsense that's flooding the internet. Marnie has a proven system, and it's called the F formula, and this is like your personal GPS when it comes to navigating the attraction game. Plus, it's a science-backed formula, so you know it works, and it's designed to help you stand out without pretending to be someone you're not. And let me tell you, with the F formula, it doesn't matter if you're built like Michael B. Jordan, got banked like Michael Jordan, or if you're just plain old Michael from accounting. Nope, because the F formula helps you communicate in a way that's natural, confident, and downright effective. And because Marnie's sponsoring this video, she's hooking you up with a free preview of the F formula, like free, like F-R-E-E. So because of that, it's not something you have to explain to your wallet. So head down to the description and click on the first link and thank me later. And after this, you will no longer be the guy that smells like a boss, but doesn't know how to text back. Click the link, learn the F formula, and start winning with women today. If you don't, your group chat will clown you forever, and honestly, at that point, you deserve it. Now that you got the tools to match your swagger, let's get back to these fragrances. Up next, we got a banger, and I mean that if I say so myself. W's in the chat if you knew that myself was up next. See what I did there? Now look, when I think about this fragrance, the first thing that comes to mind for me is that YSL really outdid themselves. Myself is bergamot, orange blossom, patchouli, and ambrofix. And ambrofix is a synthetic version of ambroxan, so I guess there's not enough whale vomit floating around in the sea these days. Now the bergamot gives it this fresh, sparkling start, and then the patchouli and the orange blossom begin to take over, and it mixes into something that's warm and gives it this warm, classy, woody feel. This was an instant hit for me since its unboxing and initial wearings. I've been enjoying this fragrance, but I've also enjoyed the attention that it's brought along. Maison Crivelli's Oud Maracuja is up next, and this fragrance wasn't supposed to be on this list because I don't own a full bottle. But anytime I wear this fragrance, I get all the attention. So for that reason, it felt criminal and wrong to leave it off this list. So what do we have here? This one is oud, so it's bold. But it also has passion fruit that gives it this fresh, juicy vibe. And then that oud and patchouli just add this richness to the composition, because they keep it soft and romantic, therefore balancing out some of those tropical and smoky notes. It's unique, unforgettable, and perfect for that someone who wants to stand out. Now, when I think about this next fragrance, it's not just a fragrance, this one's a flex. Welcome to the gun show. Pew, pew. Grandmaster joins the list next, and this one is dark, mysterious, and dare I say, full of surprises. Not only is this one of my favorites from the House of Mind Games, this one is also highly complimented. Black currant and rose open this one up, and then that coffee and myrrh kick in, which give it this smoky, slightly sweet vibe. The myrrh and incense also give it this smoky edge, while the ebony wood give it this deep finish that's fit for a king like myself, or you. I recently ran across someone that I recommended this fragrance to, and they happened to have it on, and he said that this fragrance made him feel fancy, and I appreciated that. But he also said it turned heads, and I also agree with that. Moving on, we got Dos Diablo from the House of Narcotica, and this fragrance is so good, it made my guy Dre make a song about it after I recommended it to him. This is dessert, straight up boozy, delicious dessert. It starts with apricot and chocolate, like the most decadent truffle you've ever tasted, and I like truffles a lot. But then the rum and the cognac come through, they give it this boozy kick and makes it super addictive. Now you also get this vanilla and sandalwood base that keep it smooth and sensual. Wear this one and you'll have people asking for a second, third, and even a fourth whiff. After that, you tell them, get away, you creeper. For our next fragrance, imagine roasting marshmallows over a sandalwood fire, and then drizzling caramel and vanilla all over the top. If you can picture that, then that's what vanilla oud smells like. It's rich, it's warm, and it has just the perfect amount of oud to keep this one balanced. When I think of Veritas Paris, especially this fragrance, I just think of luxury. And in addition to it being attention grabbing, I think that luxury aspect just pulls through in this entire fragrance, from the presentation to the way it smells. Vanilla oud features this gourmand aspect featuring marshmallow, caramel, and vanilla, which give it this sweet, cozy nature that I think a lot of people would yearn for. While the oud and saffron give it this rich but exotic twist. Overall, it's warm, it's inviting, and a compliment magnet, so this is one you should consider to have in your collection like ASAP. Parfum de Marly's Hautaine is up next, and this one is Elegance bottled. Like, look at it. Bergamot and lavender start this fragrance off fresh, but then there's also saffron, praline, and oud that add this additional warmth. In the dry down, it feels rich, modern, and classy, and it's perfect for a black tie event or for a romantic dinner. This fragrance is luxurious without being overpowering. I remember this one being a Harrods exclusive, but now it's available for the general public, and it deserves all the shine it gets. In my opinion, Parfum de Marly truly excels when it comes to sensual fragrances and cold weather fragrances, and with Hautaine, you really get the best of both worlds, and it's no different. My next fragrance is a 10 out of 10 from MFK, and it's none other than Grand Soir. It's a mix of cinnamon, vanilla, and labdanum that really create this resinous blend that's perfect for that colder weather. It's smooth, it's rich, it's unforgettable, it's classic and classy. This one smells like you enjoyed a night out in Miami, you made it back to your hotel, and you're chatting it up with your boo thing, enjoying a nice glass of wine overlooking the city. Now, personally, I recommend the East Hotel and the East Suite to give you that creme de la creme feel. Look, this is the type of fragrance that you wear and people just want to get closer to really experience it and see what this fragrance and you are all about. And finally, we got a fragrance that's playful, fruity, and sultry all at once. From Byron Parfums, we have Mula, and this one's fruity, spicy, and dangerously addictive. Caramel, peach, and berries opens this one up, while that cardamom and ginger really add a spicy kick. Vanilla and oud are in the base of this fragrance that really give it this sensual finish, and it smells nothing like vanilla oud that we talked about earlier. It's bold, it's fun, it's unisex, and impossible to ignore. I mean, really, this one's impossible to forget. It's like the life of the party, but it's in fragrance form. Back when I was doing the weekly fragrance rotation series, this was a multi-week champ and one of the most compliment fragrances during that time. So which of these fragrances are you grabbing first, or will you just be out here smelling like sadness and regrets? No matter what you do, remember that smelling great is just the first step. Step 2 is knowing how to seal the deal, and that's where the Wing Girl method has your back. Click the link in the bio for your free preview of the F formula and begin to level up today. Until next time, stay smelling good, stay winning, and stay informed by clicking here to see what happened when I tried 100 years of fragrance.